Beyond all reason. Is it worth a buy? Is it? Let's read the words of the developer. There is none. There are no words, guys, of the developer, because this game isn't on Steam or Epic or anywhere else. It's actually on the developer's website. This is a free game, and it's one of the best real-time strategy games I've played. It's based off Total Annihilation, one of my all-time favourite real-time strategy games. I've still got it on Jewel. It's like a double CD on Jewel case. I've still actually got the box from 30 years ago or whatever the hell it was. A really good RTS game. And they've done an absolutely amazing job of bringing that back to life. It just is Total Annihilation, this game. It's just brilliant. And it's free. But you can, and I highly recommend you do, support these developers. If you do download the game and enjoy it, there are ways to donate on the site. Because at the end of the day, these games are just gems. These are made by people with passion for games. And they've done a cracking job of this. I've been playing this single player pretty much half the week, to be honest. I love it. Absolutely love it. I haven't signed up to... You have to become a member to play co-op or multiplayer. I haven't bothered doing that yet. But I probably will, because I really do like the idea of co-op on this. I'm not much into PvP on real-time strategy games. I do like games against the AI, though, in single player or co-op. And I've been testing the AI out, and it's damn good. I'm very, very surprised at how good the AI is in this. It doesn't cheat at all. You can set a game up to allow it to cheat. You can give it more resources and things like that. But I've just been playing the bog standard default AI. You can go in and twiddle and tweak the AI, which I really like. But I've just been playing the standard AI on multiple different maps, putting myself and other AI against AI. So it's just been tons and tons of teams, shit tons of units, and loads of structures on the map. If you remember Total Annihilation, you have to juggle power and metal. There's metal points on the map, and you build metal extractors, and you just build your own power, whether that be solar or wind. There's a wind speed on each map. It varies. So you've got to work out whether you're going to go solar or wind, and then you can build fusion reactors and things as you level up your tech. The units can go up to Tech 3. I disable air units. I'm not a huge fan of air units in RTS games, got to be said. I much prefer disabling that, playing it at ground war, but I do allow nukes and all of that lovely stuff that destroys bases. And I tell you what, I haven't had a bad game yet. I've been beaten, but I have not had a bad game. Every game that I've played has been completely different and really good fun. Whether I'm defending, I think it's because the AI is decent and there's a ton of maps. And obviously the units is great as well that you get. You've got all kinds of units. You've got artillery units, laser units, ballistic units, huge mechs, huge tanks. There's like big experimental tier 3 units that are just lethal. And the enemy builds up tons. It's relentless, the enemy. It just keeps building and building and building and just taking over the map. You're used to some RTS games where the AI will just build a little kind of base and just throw 3 or 4 units at you every few minutes, you know. None of that in this. Hell no. The AI is just a greedy bastard. It just says, right, I'm having the whole map, thank you very much, and I'm going to make a shit ton of units to make sure I keep it. And you can come out of your base and you can run into like 30, 40 units. It's just crazy. And you can set up these huge cannons that just blast from... You can fire halfway across the map on some of the maps. In fact, you can fire all the way across the map on some of the maps with these huge bloody guns. It's just a really, really good game. I can't stop playing it. I'd heard about this about a year ago. People on my Discord, and I had a few messages from people, and I'd seen the comments, but I'd never got round to doing it. I think I just kind of got into that mindset. It'll be shit. There's some 14-year-old arsehole in a bedroom will have just, yeah, it'll be wank. And I was kind of on Monday this week, I did a load of key requests on games that I want to review that aren't out yet. So I spent all day Monday pretty much hunting down publishers and that, and I was thinking, shit, well, I've got nothing to do on the Tuesday. And then I just remembered about this, and I thought, I'll give it a look, and that was it. Hooked, completely hooked since Tuesday. Really, just playing this. Absolutely love the game. And it is free, so I'm going to put the link in the description. And if you're a fan of real-time strategy games, I highly recommend you go and download it. It's not a big download, and it is perfectly safe. I've virus scanned it, I've installed it myself, and it's running absolutely fine. Funnily enough, my bank got cleaned out the day. That's just a... that was just a bad joke. It's perfectly safe. The download link, the game's installed, running, everything's fine. Highly recommend you do it, and if you like it, drop a few quid on the developers. They absolutely deserve it, because this is a stunning example of what a bit of passion can do in the right hands. And shame on these big f***ing heavily funded developers who literally can't turn out anything as good as this. They literally can't. They've got all the fucking equipment, they've got all the money coming in, they've got all the think tanks going and all that, and they produce piles of shit. Whereas proper gamers can develop this kind of stuff. If only the gaming industry had the passion of these guys, we would be getting fantastic games. But sadly, we get Redfall, Gollum, Forspoken and all of that shite, and not the really good games. But do check out Beyond All Reason, guys. It's a really good game, and it'll give you hours and hours of fun. And it has a very active multiplayer community as well. Absolutely loads of people signed up for it. Loads of people playing it. Definitely worth a buy. And it is still being updated. There was a patch just not so long ago. It's still getting constantly updated. And in fact, I don't even think the game's finished. I think it's still in alpha at the minute. I'm not 100% certain on that, but it's certainly got active developers, and it's certainly getting new maps, and there's a lot of stuff you can download for this game. It's just a treasure chest of fun, guys. Go and get it. It's free. Link in the description.